a flash fiction that I've written that was inspired by a song called Golden Hour by Jake. This is an excerpt from it. So I've copied that from music. You don't like dogs? The boy asked. The girl didn't respond. She kept her gaze on the case, and her tongue was dangling out of her mouth. Ah, the boy realized. You're an impatient one, aren't you? He opened a box with a violin set in it. I came up with a new piece last week and... He giggled after being surprised by the girl springing up from the grass and running towards the middle of the field. He held up the violin to his neck and tuned it a bit before he played the melody in his head. As he pulled on the bow, the girl lifted from the ground on one leg and extended her arms to form a ballet position. Then she started moving her body rhythmically to the music. The tempo of the music was fast at first and contained short glides of the bow. She tiptoed and wiggled her arms and fingers, allowing herself to feel the flexibility she never had when she was in her other form. The music slowly built up as she threw her head back and arched her back to let herself dive into the tune as though she was underwater, doing a backstroke. Under the amber-colored sky, she looked as if her skin was painted with a layer of golden glitter, while she drew a circle with one foot and made a big jump when the tempo sped up. The moment the music reached the high notes, she began to spin around and a wide smile broke across her face. This was what she had wanted, simply to show her appreciation for the music he had created. When the tempo slowed down a bit, she outstretched her arms and waved them up and down like a bird flying in the sky. During those days of looking out of the window, she had always wanted to know how it felt to have her limbs move like that. Yet her other form had restricted her from doing so. She closed her eyes and let the soft breeze sweep through the fields to go through her dark hair, leaving daisy petals in it before she dropped to the ground. To the last chorus, she let only her fingers dance in the air, imitating the boy's movement when he was playing the piano at home. You're unbelievable, the boy was amazed at how the girl managed to immerse in his music so perfectly when supposedly this was her first time listening to it. And how strange it was that she only appeared whenever a new piece of music was composed. He drew his bow slowly, letting the final sound of the violin dissolve into silence when the sun was almost devoured by the sea lion. The two of them enjoyed serenity after their performances until the buzzing coming from the boy's coat on the grass broke the silence. Mom, that's weird. She knows I'm out, the boy said when he wasn't fast enough to pick up the phone and saw the multiple notifications. Oh no, not again. Sorry, I have to rush home. It was great meeting you. He started packing up. I hope to see you again. He dashed off. When the boy was completely out of sight and the golden hour was over, the girl began to sense her muscles shifting and her bones reshaping, forcing her to curl her back. Long fur sprouted out of her limbs and all over her body. Her vision was stripped of colors again, except blue and yellow. She could feel her snout growing back and her ears enlarging back in her old form. She hid the white dress in the wooden shed in the garden before sneaking into the house from the back door in the kitchen. The sound of the old wooden door squeaking was unavoidable. Is it that you, Saul? She heard the boy's voice. Where have you been, you silly dog? It's been worried sick. Thank you very much.